Hey everyone. I'm editing this video and the intro is actually so bad you can't understand a word I'm saying. So I was in JFK Airport in New York. I was telling you that we're on our way to Colombia. Like that's what this vlog is. It's me going from New York to Colombia in my first few days. So that's what you're gonna see in this vlog. I'm sorry, the intro is just so bad that there's no way you'd understand anything I was saying. It was really loud in the airport lounge. If you're new here, I'm Kim. I love fashion, travel, and the details of everyday life. If that sounds like something you enjoy, then I hope you'll subscribe and come along for the journey. Okay, back to the actual footage. I'll catch up with you at the end. Well, this is like one of the nicest airport bathrooms ever. So, anyway, this is the travel outfit today. I'm just wearing some track pants. Got the tennis shoes on because I'm trying to take better care of my feet. Lily silk sweater, Levi's jacket, and the bag of the trip is going to be my Pinko. Coffee's pretty good actually. That's surprising. I didn't expect it to be that good, so happy about that. Unfortunately, the food took too long. Like I just ordered potatoes and it took like over half an hour and it still didn't arrive. And unfortunately my flight is boarding, so we're gonna have to go without breakfast, but I've never been much of a breakfast eater anyway, so it's fine. Let's go head to Colombia. We made it to Bogotá. I got an Uber from the airport and I definitely couldn't speak. He was speaking so much Spanish so fast and I have such limited Spanish. It was fun. I think I annoyed him, but c'est la vie, or I don't know what the equivalent is in Spanish. But anyway, we're at the hotel. I'm staying at the Click Clack, which is in the Chico neighborhood, I think, or El Chico or Chico Norte. Can't tell, don't know things. So yeah, they're very nice and friendly and my room's ready and I'll give you the shortest room tour ever because it's not a big room at all. So you start with the door, I'll turn around and this is essentially the room. Bed looks nice, little window seat, little desk. And then this is a little strange. The shower is like totally open to the room, so no privacy if you were with somebody, but hey. TV screen and then little vanity area and then obviously your toilet, so, and a mirror. This is what I look like after how many hours of traveling. There's like a layover and flights but no complaints. I'm excited to get showered and freshen up and then I need to find some food because I actually have not had food. I've had coffee today. I haven't had much food at all lately, but I'm not super hungry, so that's good. Anyway, let's get dressed. Let's go explore Bogota. Apparently I forgot to show you some of it. Okay, so we've got mini bar, which is in this picture frame. It's kind of a weird picture. Little mini bar, a safe, which, you know. And then they do give you a little closet space, so that's nice too. There you go. A couple hours later, I am showered. I'm very tired, so I'm gonna force myself to go out. I mean, I want to go out, but I want to go wander around. There's a park nearby that's really popular. I found a spot I want to eat at, and then I'll probably hit the hotel bar for a drink or two and call it a relatively early night. I'm just so exhausted from not sleeping for 2 nights in a row, so yeah, and my skin really just feels dry and gross. So I really would like to spend a little more time this evening, maybe just like pampering myself a bit. But outfit of the evening, we've got the Keds, of course, the Levi jeans. This is dirty. Okay, yeah, let's try that again. Okay, Keds, Levi's, an Everlane linen button-up. It's really nice to layer these linen shirts underneath this like super thin cotton sweater that I got, so I'm layered and I feel cozy, but it's not too hot. The Levi's jacket I wear all the time. It's like the only real jacket I brought. And then, I don't think I've shown you, oh, if I can get them out. I bought myself, well, hold on. I bought myself a little treat the other day. I got these Chanel Sunnies, and if you watched my New York shopping vlog, these I tried on in the Chanel store in New York, and I've been thinking about them for a long time. And then I did, like, I got a big project out the door this last week at work, and I thought, you know what? I've been thinking about them, and I'm gonna get them because life is short and work is hard. But anyway, let's go out and let's finally get out of this hotel room and actually go see a little bit of Bogotá. Okay, so this is the park that's kind of famous in this area. I think it's Parque de 93, or Park 93 essentially. Looks really nice. People are really out and about today. Or maybe that's just how they always are here. It's not very big at all, but cute. Gotta love those mountains right in front of you. I know I live near mountains, but not like this. So I say mountains because we're pretty high up, and actually I can tell that I'm struggling to breathe. Like, not terrible, but I'm definitely not at sea level, and I get winded a lot easier, so it should be interesting. Ooh. All right, I'm kind of hungry. Let's go find this taco place. Okay, we have the local beer, which is this Club Colombia. It's pretty unremarkable, but it does the job. Chips and salsa, so far great. And I've ordered cerveza tostadas, which the guy said were the better ones, and I also ordered chicken enchiladas because that's my go-to when I'm trying a new Latin restaurant. I love it so much. So I'm excited. This place had good reviews. The ceviche tostadas. These look excellent. Love ceviche. Okay, we've moved on to the enchiladas de pollo. Thank goodness they're not too big because I'm already kind of getting full. But this looks good. The ceviche was delicious. Okay, we're at the hotel bar, which looks really nice actually. It's a shame that there's like literally nobody here. There's like this whole other area over on that side as well, which you can't see, but it's nice. I got the other local beer. This is, I don't know, it's like a lager of some kind, which is what I expect. So maybe it'll be better than the other one. I've also got just a tinge of a headache, which I think is from dehydration and how hard it is to breathe at high altitude. So, okay, I feel validated. Bogotá is the 4th highest capital in the world, but I have decided that I like the BBC better than the Club Colombia beer. So that's that. Still very quiet in here. This hotel is more style than substance. But the music's good. Alright, well, I have been sitting in this bed for like 2 hours now. I feel guilty. Like, I feel like I should be out exploring more, but the reality is I'm just so tired. I've had a headache all day, which is unusual for me, but I think it's a combination of lack of sleep, dehydration, and the altitude. And let's be honest, I've basically been traveling. I started traveling, like I'm flying in to Medellín tomorrow, so like I'm not even really, I've been taking at least one flight a day for the last, it'll be 3 days straight. I don't know how people who travel this much do it. Like, I'm truly impressed. I like to travel, but I am not built for the like everyday new city. Like, that sucks. Even now I'm thinking like, wow, five cities in a month is a lot. Part of me sort of wishes that I had just picked like Medellín and Santa Marta and called it. But I'm sure it'll be great. Like, I'm excited. I think also if I like Colombia enough, I might start just being a snowbird. I might. It feels too early in life to be a snowbird, and there's no snow in Seattle 9 times out of 10, but like, I just really like the warmth, and it's nice to be in a place that's a little different. And I love Seattle, but Seattle is really best like May through October, November, so you might as well take a couple of months to escape the crap weather. Oh, it was really sunny last week, so Anyway, I'm rambling. I'm really looking forward to, the reason I kind of wish that I had maybe picked less cities is that I would prefer to feel like I had more time to really discover a place. But again, like, this is my first time in Colombia, and if I come back, I think I will take that strategy where it's like maybe I just spend the whole month in one city. It's just so hard. You want to see so much, you want to do so much, and also time is limited. I don't know. I have to, the key I think is to treat it like you're coming back. Anyway, it turns out there's a rooftop to this hotel, which I didn't know about until I was in the elevator and everybody was going up to the rooftop. And then I went up to the rooftop before I went down to my room because I did the buttons, whatever. It looked like there was a solid party going on up there, and I was like, oh, damn. And I have a little bit of FOMO, but I'm also just so excited to sleep. I'm so excited to sleep. We're gonna check out tomorrow, but yeah, I said it at the bar. This hotel is style over like functionality. It's not the most functional. This room is quite small. I don't like that the shower is like, you can see the shower right here. There's also only a rain head. So for those of us who don't wash our hair every day, you know how annoying that is. And they provide a shower cap, but like I've never used a shower cap. It's just annoying, right? Like it's just not conducive. You need multiple options. I don't like rain heads in all actuality. I think they're the most overrated thing. Also, like, it's just not, I think it's trying to be kind of a more like luxurious, it's certainly priced like a more luxurious hotel for where we are in the world. And it's just like the snacks and the like, the only thing I saw in there that I wanted to eat, like the 3 things that were in the mini bar, like was the Kit Kat, which was good. I do like the chocolate in South America a lot better than I like the chocolate in North America. We're gonna book a chocolate tour in Salento. I'm really excited about that. I'm rambling. I'm tired. Yeah, so this hotel I would not recommend. Like I wouldn't stay here again. It's not bad. Like the people are super nice and it's clean and it is nice. But it's just not what it's like when I stayed at the W one time. I thought it was it was the Westin. I stayed at the Westin with my mom, and the Westin is supposed to be such a nice hotel, like a luxurious hotel. It was she and I were both like, you get more at a Best Western. Like, it's just so overrated. The rooms are really tiny. You get like nothing. It's not that nice. So this is more about like show than it is about actually having like luxury and comfort, I think. Again, but that said, like it's still a nice hotel. I wouldn't choose this again. There's also no gym, no pool, like all the amenities. The vibe could be really good, like maybe the upstairs was really good, but the hotel bar downstairs, which is huge, was just sad. It just seemed sad. Anyway, I'm rambling. I'll give this hotel a 6 stars. Maybe 6.5. 8 stars, 9 stars for hotel staff. 8, 9 stars for cleanliness. Actually value for money, like 4 stars. That's harsh. 6 stars. Which to me is the most important thing. In the morning, we'll go get a coffee because there's no coffee machine in this place. No coffee in the room. It's really upsetting. We'll go get a coffee. I think there's another park I want to see. The place when I come back to Bogota at the end of my trip, I have like 5 days here. And yeah, when I come back to Bogota, I will be staying a couple of blocks from here. Not too far, I think just a little bit further north. So I want to look around the area a bit more and try and familiarize myself with it. Find my morning coffee shop. I think the apartment I rented in Bogota is actually fairly nice. We will see. The nicest one is going to be Santa Marta. I'm pretty excited about that one. It's going to be gorge. I hope. Okay, I'm going to go sleep. See you in the morning. Good morning, friends. I forgot to wake up I forgot to say hi this morning. It is Sunday. It's around 8 o'clock and I'm on my way to find a coffee because there's no coffee in my room, which is unfortunate. But yeah, I had marked this coffee shop when I was looking at options, and then I want to go walk through a different park a little further out. So just slowly starting to explore the city. And hopefully that'll help me have a better idea when I get back at the end of the trip. Okay, this is the coffee shop. It looks really cute. You can tell it's legit because he's doing pour over, bids you. Okay, got a tiny coffee. This is not an American sized coffee, but oh well. It's a really nice place. They were so nice. I'm so bad at Spanish, but I really like that place, so I'll be coming back. Bunch of runners out, bikers. I don't know if this is like an organized thing or what. It's just interesting because this is a pretty decent sized street, but everybody's just kind of running and walking in the middle of it. Like, I'm very curious as to why. Also, if you're able to run at this altitude, bravo. It's hard. Okay, coming to some really big streets. So they don't seem to have like a lot of crosswalk lights. So I'm a little anxious. Oh, good, they do here. Okay. Okay, I did see a sign over there that they block off this street. That seems really nice. I don't know if it's every day, but it is today. That's cool. All right, the park is just up here. Also, running on these sidewalks would be goddamn near impossible. No wonder they block off the street. It's not a ton better sometimes, but definitely better than these sidewalks. Okay, I found the park. This is so nice. So I think my plan will be to come grab a coffee, walk the park in the morning. It's so nice. I like it. Found the Bogotá dog park. Look at all of them. He's so cute. We've got a pretty bomb kids playground. I'm liking this coffee now that I'm several sips into it. It's quite good. I think we've got some Tai Chi going on. Need to find a good yoga studio when I get back. Can't see it very well because it's quite low, but there's like a little river type thing running through here. It's a really nice park. I wonder how much it costs to have one of these places along. Always a fan of a good sculpture. I think this is like an organization that sort of puts it on or something. Seems kind of like a run group almost, but not quite. I don't know, like I've ever been a part of a run group. I'm a solo runner. Another fun sculpture. I appreciate it when cities invest in sculptures. Oh my god, these sidewalks. I know that McDonald's is supposed to be better in other places, and the McFlurry is very tempting, but I went for this place. Because trying the local burger joint seems like a better choice. I just got like a basic hamburger. I'm really hungry. Anyway, we're at the airport. I don't think I mentioned that. We're at the airport on our way to Medellín, and I will be very happy to not be taking flights every single day. I'm excited to just kind of settle in for a little bit and get to know a neighborhood. It was really nice. It was really nice walking around the Chico area today. It's a cute neighborhood. I know it's meant to be one of the nicer neighborhoods, maybe a little bit more touristy, but I don't know, I just really liked it. I'm excited to come back to Bogotá and like check it out a bit more. So anyway, I'm gonna have this hamburger and then we'll get to my gate. My flight is mildly delayed, but no big deal. We're just having a chill Sunday. Looks like a respectable hamburger. Y'all, I cannot say how much I love having lounge access. It's a game changer. Yeah, don't know how I ever went without this before. That's not true. It's not that bad, but it's nice to have like just access to free coffee and like food and drinks and things like that that you don't, I don't know. Airports are so expensive. It like definitely pays for itself if you travel a lot to have a pass. So that's a nice discovery. Burger was good. I wonder how this coffee is. We'll see. But yeah, just waiting to board. Got time to kill. So this is a nice lounge though. Okay, so this is the lounge also. The Pinko. Getting an outing for a change. I don't use it very often. It's a good bag though. nice area. Bar. So. We made it to Medellín. Oh my god, the drive-in was so beautiful. I mean, Seattle is a very lush city. Sorry, this lighting is terrible. Seattle is a very lush city, but it's so beautiful here. It's incredible. And the mountains, like, yeah, Bogotá had mountains, but this is like, that drive is, yeah, it's really hard to describe. You saw it a little bit, but it's just so, so beautiful. Anyway, we are at my apartment for the next week, and I'll just give you a quick little tour. Okay, so this is the entryway. Here's the little dining table, whatever. I don't really think it matters too much. And then you spin around and you have a little seating area. Again, I don't really think, it's fine. Nice little fridge that I can put stuff in. We're gonna go to the grocery store, which I think is always one of the most interesting experiences. Here's the bathroom. It is small, but it gets the job done. So that's good. La cocina. Basics. We'll have to explore what's in here so I can figure out how much cooking I can actually do. They do have a coffee pot, so that's good. And then this is my room. So bed, nice little mirror. This is the street outside. I mean, it is kind of maybe not the nicest location in terms of being on a main road, but it's also really beautiful. And then a nice little seating area, like a desk to work in, a TV. Maybe I can plug my laptop in if I can find the right cord for it. And then here is a little closet I can unpack my stuff into. Not the biggest closet, but it'll get the job done again. So yeah, a nice little home for the week that I'm here in Medellin. And we're in or next to the Laurales neighborhood, which is supposed to be more of like a local vibe. There's a more popular neighborhood that's more like touristy, and I just didn't really, I liked this apartment the best of all the ones I looked at, and also I just wanted to have a bit more of a locals vibe. So yeah, anyway, I'm gonna get unpacked and then I think figure out what to do with some food, because I want to go before it gets too late out there. I don't really want to be walking around in a city I don't know at night. And I'm not like sketched out by stuff, but it is like a city I just don't know at all. So trying to do that before we lose the sun, and it's already almost 4 o'clock. So let's unpack. Got so many things. My stuff in the groceries, and then everything is all set up in the closet. Wish they had like a drawer. I wish one of these was a drawer, but that's not how that works. Little accessories, we'll deal with that later. Just trying to make it feel homey, because when you're someplace for a longer period of time, it's nice to just settle in. Even though I know I'm gonna have to repack everything. Okay, so I am gonna go to a grocery store. I looked up like the Whole Foods of Colombia, because I don't know, I just feel like hitting a nice grocery store. And it's about a half an hour walk, and it is definitely getting to be a little dark out. So I wish I had time to eat. I'm starving, but maybe we'll find something along the way. And let's go to the grocery store, and then we'll come back and we'll explore this area more. Okay, well, I asked the woman at the front desk, but she speaks like next to no English. And as we've discussed, my Spanish is muy bueno. No, es muy bueno. See, so bad. Here's just a little bit of the neighborhood we're in. It is so green, and it's raining. And I look a little ridiculous, but that's okay. Okay, but we've come to a slightly quieter area. It's very loud around here, which is fun. It's like very lively, but it's a little overwhelming sometimes too. I found it. Let's see what this is like. So fun thing number one, I get this little shopping cart. That's cute. Oh, yes. Okay, look at all this gorgeous fruit, coconuts, everything, avocado. Need a cucumber, obviously. I found a Washington State wine. So much coffee to pick from. I don't know what to pick. I like this one. Let's see what else. Definitely not those. This is the part where I grab things because I'm just hungry. But one needs Oreos when one is in a foreign country. It's very, I don't know, it's very homey. Snacks are so tempting. Look at these marshmallows. I want to try. Maybe not today. Okay, I've reached the point of overwhelm, and I just need to do my best to check out, which I think is going to be a difficult experience because I don't know what I'm doing, and it's always difficult for me, even at home with like new machines. I can't find salt and pepper anywhere, but it'll be what it'll be. So let's just check out and go home. Okay, sorry, that was just a little too overwhelming to be able to film a lot in there. I just couldn't find things. I finally found the salt like at the very end, go figure. I look like a drowned rat as well, that's cute. But yeah, I got my groceries, and fortunately they have like somebody to check you out, so I didn't have to try and figure it out myself. In Estonia, you have to like mark things a certain way, and they get really grumpy if you don't. Well, it's always a little intimidating, but yeah, it's just, I think it's like any other grocery store. You just go in and you're like, I don't know what everything is. It's a lot less selection. It's good. We are back. Who wants to do a little food haul with me? I got salad, a bunch of tomatoes, golden Oreos, some bananas, mozzarella pearls, olive oil, 2 cucumbers, they're very large, wait, I need that, pepper, the elusive salt, some limes, and I could not resist this delightful looking mango. I think it needs a few days more, but I'm hoping it's phenomenal. Lemons, I could not find a lime, sorry, these are limes. I couldn't find a lemon to save my life. I ended up getting this coffee. It looks interesting. We'll see how it goes. Some prosciutto. I got this bottle of wine. We'll see how that is. Some water because, okay, you want to be shut. I don't know if you can drink the water here. I looked it up and it said probably don't, but if it's filtered, it's fine. I don't know. When in doubt, drink bottled water. So, and that's it. That's my tiny little food haul. Not a lot, but I do plan on doing like lunches. I'm not a big breakfast person anyway, and I plan on doing lunches in, and then I plan on going out for dinner most evenings because food is half the fun of traveling. So that's my tiny grocery haul. So, give me a second, and then I want to go check out the gym in the basement, gym, and the rooftop. Not that we're gonna be able to see much, but it's supposed to be a good view of the city, so. Okay, so I'm up on the rooftop, and I think this is the little coffee shop that they have, which is closed right now, but it should be pretty cute in the morning. Okay, well, I guess this is the little rooftop area. I like opened the door. I don't know if I'm allowed to do this. I just am. Hopefully it's okay. But here is your rooftop view of Medellín. It's nice out here. Some more that way. Anyway, we'll come back up in the daylight. Now we're down to the basement to check out this gym. Hopefully it's bigger than I looked in pictures. It's not gonna be. I think everything is tinier than I looked in pictures, but that's okay. It's cozy. I really don't know what I'm allowed to do in here. Oh, there's the laundry. Oh, this is the gym. Okay. Is there a light? Anywhere? Now this is the good part. They have more or less a Turkish bath / sauna, which is great. All right, we are out again. I'm gonna go get some arepas, but these are gonna be Venezuelan ones. It's funny because I've never tried Colombian ones, but this is what looks good. So that's what we're going for. It's a party, man. So at least the music is good. Watch out for that. Found it. It's cute. Just a little spot. Let's see what we want. I have found essentially Venezuelan mozzarella sticks. I'm so excited for this. It's still kind of frozen on the inside. This is nothing compared to the Wisconsin version. The arepa catira, it's got chicken in it. I'm not sure how to eat it. I clearly made the mistake of going out too early. People don't really seem to come out until like 8 o'clock. Good morning, everyone. It is Monday morning in Medellín, and it's about it's like 9:30, and I'm finally getting out and going for a walk. To be fair, that's 7:30 my time, so that's great. And I'm just taking a little stroll through the neighborhood just to kind of familiarize myself with it. Coffee I tried this morning that I bought at the store yesterday. Very citrusy. Not sure I like it. Just a little bit of the neighborhood. So lush and so many birds. It's so pretty. Look at the size of these leaves. Got some nice cafes. Some main road. Comfortingly, there are stoplights at the big roads, so that's nice. There's the light rail crossing over. And I think I can go this way. Seems all right. We're on an adventure. Can we talk about the size of these monstera leaves? Not in my wildest dreams have I grown a monstera with leaves that big. It would help if I paid attention to my monstera, I admit. Okay, I have about an hour before I have more phone calls. I've just been in phone calls all morning. It's kind of my life. Tomorrow's gonna be even worse. I have, I think, 6 hours of phone calls tomorrow. Yay, the life of a manager. I'm not mad about it. I'm really happy to be managing. I love people management and project management. It's really fun, but it is a lot of calls. Like, I used to make fun of people who were like back-to-back calls, but like genuinely tomorrow I have 6 hours of back-to-back phone calls. Like, what? When do you do the actual work? I guess the actual work is often on the phone call, but no complaints. I am yeah, I'm feeling pretty energized about work at the moment, which is a nice change. But unfortunately that means that I haven't been able to like leave this little chair since I sat down at it. What I did learn, and maybe I've already said this, I don't even know what I've said like 2 minutes ago. So apparently Colombia is in the central time zone, but because they don't observe daylight savings, they don't have, like, they're not on central time right now. So currently I'm on East Coast time, even though technically it's in the central time zone. And it's just a thing I didn't know. So I was thinking I'd only be 2 hours behind the people I work with the most, but actually 2 hours ahead. I'm 3 hours ahead of the people I work with the most, which just means that like I need to shift around my way of thinking about how I'm going to explore the city when I'm not working. Like I was going to go to the botanical gardens tomorrow morning, but I think I've set up all my meetings so that at the end of the day I can run over to the botanical gardens instead of doing it in the morning. But it's just going to have to be like a day-by-day thing. Like Wednesday I'm trying to preserve the morning so I can run out and just try and find times in between work that I can get to see the city. This is the first time I've done like remote working from like Central America. Usually I'm in Europe. Sorry, my arm is getting a little tired. Usually I'm in Europe. And so, like I said, my time zones are just wildly different there. This is a lot harder to work and have limited time to go and explore the city. So I think I do want to do this a lot more, but I think that in the future I will know it's probably just like one city, and then maybe like a week and a half I might take and go elsewhere and come back to that city, because I'm feeling really pressured to get a chance to see Medellín. I'm just like, there's so much I'm not going to be able to do, and that sucks because I want to see Medellín, but I'm here in this little room working, and I think that is sort of this, like I already travel fairly slow relative to other people who travel for this kind of thing, but like I get the digital nomad where they're just sort of stuck in a city for a while because you don't really get to go out and yeah. Anyway, I'm not a digital nomad. I'm like somewhere between a traveler and a digital nomad, but I think that, yeah, I think I need to take more of a digital nomad perspective on things and really hunker down in a city for like weeks on end so that I don't feel so pressured. Like I'm just gonna miss so many things. So good to know. Yeah, it's a good thing to do this. I'm really happy. I feel so grateful that I have a remote job and that it pays me enough that I can afford to do this, because I'm not like renting out my condo back home. Like, so it's kind of like double rent for the month, which is expensive, even in places where it's cheap. Like here, this is not a terribly expensive place. But it adds up, you know, so. Anyway, the sun has come out and I need to take like a little stretch of the legs and like change locations for a bit. So what I think I'm gonna do is take myself up to the rooftop and maybe have like a margarita or something while I take my last phone call of the day and try and get some stuff done. And then I wanna go out and do something this evening because, like I said, I need to be able to go do things, so. Dog friend. Hi, buddy. He's so cute. All right, work call done, and it's time to run out and see if we can get to this plaza / shopping center. I just want to see what's out there. And like, also it seems like an easy first ride on the metro, which I'm a little anxious about. It's gonna be fine. We're gonna have a great time. First time on the metro, let's go. Well, we made it through part one. That's only because somebody was very kind and paid for my ticket, because I don't know what's going on and you have to have cash, which is news to me. just like that, we're in a new part of the city. It is rush hour. It's pretty crazy. Hello, giant mall. I don't know what any of the stores are about, but we're looking for a swimsuit, so we will see. That was just a terrible fail. I'll fill you in, but no luck on the shopping. Okay, hilariously, I pointed at the wrong thing. Thank you. I pointed at the wrong thing and I got chicken, which I'm not mad about, but I don't know what I do with all of this. Oh no. Very happy with that ordering mistake. I've been tossing things in, kind of like what I do with pho. It's pretty good. The lime in here is clutch. Definitely put lime in here. Right, so we are back at the Airbnb, and that was a bit of an adventure, kind of a failed adventure if I'm honest. So taking the metro is actually, like, the metro itself is very, very easy. That was super convenient. It's very fast. I think trains run really often. So that's great. The downside, or the hard part really, is that they are like very much cash based. So I can't pay at the station, like I can't buy a ticket with my credit card, and I can't buy a bus pass with my credit card or like a metro pass. And if I do have a metro pass, I have to load it with cash. Like everything is cash. So I didn't know that. And like I said, the very kind man at the stop that I had near my Airbnb, he paid for me to get through, which was so, so kind of him. Everybody was very generous, and that was easy. And then I thought I was going to Uber back, and then I was like, oh, I'll just walk, and I'm sure there's an ATM over there. And then I got to the stop on my way back home, and they didn't have an ATM at the stop, which I think is really crazy that there isn't an ATM machine at the train stop. At least if there was, I didn't see it, and I couldn't find it, and Google said the nearest one was like many streets away, and I was like, I've already crossed 5 lanes of traffic. That it's like Frogger. It really is a little bit like Frogger. And so I was like, screw it, I'm just gonna Uber home and I'll solve this problem tomorrow. So that means tomorrow I need to go find cash, which is fine. I needed to do this anyway before I left Medellín, because Salento and Palomino are smaller towns, and while I'm sure a lot of places do accept credit card, cash, especially in Palomino, is going to be important. So there's that. And yeah, shopping was a fail. I went to this the Premium Plaza, like I showed you, and this is one of the things about being in a different country where you don't know the stores and you don't know what things are, and like I think also having poor eyesight makes this difficult, right? Like there are just challenges that come with being visually impaired when you're traveling solo. But I am legally blind and I'm traveling solo, and that's totally fine. I see very well in reality. Like there are some things I can't see well, and that usually includes writing. So it's hard for me to tell what things are from a distance. And that means like in malls, I like can't tell what things are further down, and it's hard to read signs, and yeah. So then, and the store, like the mall I went to just didn't have what I wanted. So I Ubered over to a different section of town, which is where I should have gone in the first place. And I stopped by 2 or 3 different swimsuit stores, and everybody sells thongs here. Like it's just the tiniest little bikinis if you want a bikini, and like even the one pieces are pretty skimpy, and like I think it's just normal for them here, but I am a little shy, and yeah, and I couldn't, and even the ones that were like maybe a bit more covering just are kind of boring. So I think I'm gonna go again later this week to, I think I found like a more premium outlet that has like higher end stores. Not an outlet, but like a premium place. It's got like an Agua Bendita store and like stuff. I think that'll be a little bit more like better options. But I mean, I have a bikini and a one piece. I just don't like either of them. They're not cute, and I want to tan a little bit when I'm in Palomino and Santa Marta. Like I want to feel cute. So that's the goal. Otherwise, it's just, yeah, I don't know. It was a little overwhelming, but it was it was a fail shopping, but it was a good experience with the metro overall. Like I learned what I needed to learn about riding the metro here, at least the train. I haven't even tried the buses. But all right, well, I need to do some yoga because I told myself I would stick to my workout routine while I'm traveling because I didn't work out at all last week and I definitely need to. So we're gonna do some yoga and then get ready for bed and start editing this vlog. And we'll see. I think it's gonna be a long one. Totally forgot to mention the food. Mondongo, I don't know. Vibes are a 5, not my favorite, like, location. I mean, the location was fine within the area it was in, but like decor and like vibes wise, I'd give it a 5. But food wise, I'd give it an 8. Glad I made the mistake and got the chicken instead of the steak. Like, it was delicious soup, so comfortable, like very much like chicken noodle soup. I feel like it's obviously not the same thing as pho by any means, but I feel like it's the Colombian chicken noodle soup. There's no noodles in it. It's chicken and potatoes. It was really good. It was like really, really good. And once I squeezed half a lime in there, it was top notch. So I put in there, I put the lime, a little bit of the cream, because they gave me like some fresh cream or like, and then some whatever the greens were. And then I threw in some rice to soak it up. And like the rice is a little hard, like not that it was undercooked, but it just kind of dried out a little bit after it was cooked or something. That's what it felt like. So I just threw it in the soup to like soften it up and give it some flavor. It was actually pretty well flavored rice too. Like, yeah, so I would say that was, I'd go back. I don't think I would like rush back, but if I was in the area and I was feeling like soup, I would definitely eat there again. I just, yeah, the decor and the vibes were just not it, but happy mistake. Okay, now yoga. When you record, but you forgot to move it off of time lapse. This is the 3rd time repeating myself. I said, but you won't know because it was a time lapse, that it's really nice to be at a point in my yoga practice where I can just make up my own. Here, this works better. Sort of. It's really nice to be at a point in my own yoga practice where I can make up my own flow as I go. It's definitely in my like next couple of year vision life plan to get my yoga teacher training license, because I would like to teach like not professional, like not full-time. I definitely don't want to do that. But I do think that I would like to teach yoga classes like once or twice a week sometime. It's also nice to have like multiple streams of income. That's a thing I've been thinking about a lot lately. So anyway, yeah, it feels good. That felt really nice. And now I'm gonna shower, drink some wine and water. And start editing this vlog, because I suspect I have at least a 40-minute vlog. Knowing me, probably more, because I'm a rambler. But and I want to try and keep these vlogs to 40 minutes or less, because it's a lot of editing for me and it gets to be just like too long for you guys. So I'm gonna call it today. That's it for this video. Thank you so much for helping me get started on my Colombia trip. I hope you really enjoyed it, and leave me a comment with what you really liked. If you enjoyed it, consider subscribing. I've got lots of other videos from my previous travels, and of course there's gonna be a ton more coming up from Colombia because we're here for a month. So yeah, I hope you'll consider subscribing, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.